All right, so now what I'm going to do is show you how to create all of the pages for what you've made a list of here. And those pages will be hidden so that you're not going to have a long list of pages on your menu bar. Okay, so let's go to the Pages tab on the right hand side here. And you'll see we have our three main pages. And when you hover over them again, these three dot options show up. So this is called a vertical ellipses. So the vertical ellipses will pop up when you hover over the page name. Okay, so I'm going to click on that. And what we're going to do is we're going to add a subpage. Okay, so again, what I did was I hovered, and under coding practice, I clicked on the vertical ellipses, and we're going to add a subpage. Okay, the subpage names are going to be all these same things here. Okay, so I'm going to do just in order, going left to right, Codecademy, all about bears. And again, you might not have it now, but you might have it later. So we're going to create a page for it. Now, as you can see, first of all, we have to change the font. I'm going to change it to the same thing my other one was, which was Berkshire Swash. Okay. And we also don't want it to be listed here. So what we're going to do is after we've made the font change to the title, we're going to hover over this new page we've just created, and on the vertical ellipses, we're going to select Hide from Navigation. So now it's not there anymore. You'll see that little arrow, that little drop down arrow has disappeared. That's because now that page for All About Bears has been hidden. So we're going to continue to do that with each of the pages here. What we can do to make it easy is click and drag, Command C on our keyboard, or copy. And then we're going to go to our coding practice. Make sure it's the coding practice page, the vertical ellipses, add a subpage, paste that name, click done, take it out of navigation, and change the font. Okay. When it's real big like this, we can also stretch out our title so that it's a little bit easier to read than being smushed the way it was before. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and publish, and I'm going to keep doing that. So I'm going to go to my coding practice page. I'm going to go to my coding practice page on the right. I'm going to go to the vertical ellipses. I'm going to add a subpage. I'm going to title it what I see here, Structure of an HTML Page. And then I'm going to click Done. I'm going to change the font. And I'm going to hide it from navigation. So I'm going to do that a couple more times. Once I feel like you probably are comfortable, I'm going to go ahead and stop and do that on my own, and expect you to also stop and continue all on your own as well. And then we'll pick it up once all of the pages have been created. So I'll show you a couple more times. I'm going to go to the coding practice page. I'm going to click on the ellipses next to coding practice. I'm going to add a subpage. I'm going to title it whatever is next, formatting text. I'm going to click done. I'm going to hide from navigation and change the font. So I'm going to do this 2 more times to show you, and then I'm going to stop the video and we'll do the rest on our own. So publish, coding practice, ellipses, add subpage. My next one is links. Done. Font. Hide from navigation and publish. Okay, and I'm going to keep doing that. I'll do it again one more time, and hopefully from there you can do the rest on your own. So coding practice. So I have my list, ellipses, add a subpage. Next is images. In front. Hide from navigation. Publish. Publish. So I'm going to continue to do that. Go ahead and pause this tutorial and continue as well. Coding practice, ellipses, subpage, done, font, hide, publish, publish, and back to coding practice. Okay, so pause and keep working on your own. All right, so at this point, you have created all of the sub pages for your coding practice main page. Okay, these pages are going to eventually turn, or this text on the coding practice page is eventually going to turn into links. So that's what we're going to learn how to create in the next tutorial in part 5 or 6. I think we're on 5 right now. So in part 6, we're going to connect these to those pages that we've just created. Make sure that all of your pages have these little cross marks. That means that they are hidden from the navigation. We don't want a long list of pages here. It's better to have them hidden and then just create links on a single page here. So make sure that they're all hidden and that you've published. I've already published, so I'm just going to return to the editor. So once you've created all these, including the select by tag, by class, and intro to CSS, make sure you have pages for all of them before you continue on. So in the next tutorial, I'm going to show you what we're going to do with those pages and how we are going to link them to our coding practice page.